here on Santa Monica Boulevard in lovely West Hollywood. And it's a beautiful Saturday morning, and the Pleasure Chest is in it's in an area of West Hollywood that was pretty well known for adult entertainment, we'll say. So yeah, this is where you get like porn magazines and sex toys and lingerie, and you know, it used to be a lot more sleazy than these days. Now it's all very socially acceptable. But across the street used to be the Institute of Oral Love on the corner. And if you look at these matches, you'll see the Pussycat Theater. The Pussycat Theater were a chain of theaters that showed porn back in the 70s mostly, and they were all over the place. And there were several in Los Angeles, and one of them still stands right here. Now, the Pussycat Theater changed hands several times. You could see kind of sort of the sign up at the top. You'll see it up close in a minute. But that's the old Pussycat sign. It said a few things since then. I think it said Tomcat at one point. Now it's called Studs. It's gay films now. But I'm going to take you a walk over there because that's a very special kind of porn theater. Very special.
Located at 7734 Santa Monica Boulevard in West Hollywood, the Monica Theater originally opened its doors in 1940 with the Bette Davis film The Old Maid. For decades, it enjoyed its classic program of first-run motion pictures. With the neighborhood changing to keep up with the Devil and Miss Joneses, it began showing adult films in the 60s, art films.
Nudies!
After a brief stint in 1968 as the Left Bank Theater, in 1970 it became the Pussycat Theater. During the golden age of adult films in the late 70s and early 80s, it featured films like Flesh Gordon, Debbie Does Dallas, Candy Stripers, Deep Throat, and Insatiable. Taking a nod from Sid Grauman and his famous footprint ceremonies at the nearby Grauman's Chinese Theater, the Pussycat began hosting red carpet premieres for the films, welcoming the stars to immortalize themselves by leaving their footprints and handprints in the concrete below the marquee. Reflecting the growing gay population in the neighborhood, in the 1990s the theater changed hands, dropped the Pussycat name, and became the Tomcat Theater, showing titles like Big Guns, Power Tool, and Shaving Ryan's Privates. Its current incarnation is Studs. In a nod to its history, Studs re-erected the famous Pussycat Theater sign. Thank you so much for joining me on this literal step back into adult film history. And I want to especially thank the people who are supporting my page, my lovely Patreon supporters. Jolene Cladoris, you are the best. Esme, thank you so much. Colleen Tebow, nice to see you. Thank you so much. Ann Meyer, you are the best. At Lucky 7 Tattoo in Tahoe, thank you so much for coming. As it were. And Phil Juniper, you guys really, seriously, you've been supporting me for a long time and it's very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And until next time.
I'll have what she's having.